Hi guys, this is Raj with you, and it's my take on Wonder Woman. Who doesn't want to take on Wonder Woman? Yesterday we had the premiere of Wonder Woman, thanks to Warner Brothers and also courtesy Raj Reviews. Here, cool fella. As you know that Marvel has created a wonderful universe, cinematic universe, starting with Iron Man. We just love this concept of cinematic universes. Let me tell you one thing. Universal is having their own cinematic universe with the monster movies. Now the Mummy is coming, then there is Wolfman, Frankenstein, and they are going to somehow mishmash that. Also on the other hand, legendary pictures are also setting up this very brilliant and beautiful world of monsters. Godzilla was there, Godzilla 2014, and now we saw King Kong, Skull Island, which was brilliant. And soon we will see Rodan and all these other creature features. What I meant to say, all of these big studios are going head first to create their own big expanded universe of movies, and they are somehow bringing these characters together, which really works good, and we enjoyed it a lot. That's the purpose of it. I'm one of those few people that they really loved Batman vs Superman. There are lots of things. The positives were really good. I do agree the pacing was a little bit slowish for that movie, and many people were turned off due to the pacing issue, but I enjoyed that movie, and I have it on Blu-ray and its Ultimate Edition. The Ultimate Edition is far better than the theatric version. Yeah, okay, let's get down to Wonder Woman. Okay guys, before starting with the Wonder Woman review, one thing I felt, every cinema goer, everybody that I met on the premiere, and also the reviews that early reviews came in, everybody wanted this movie to succeed. Everybody was there on board. They were cheering for it. They want DC to come up. They want DC to be on par level with Marvel. I'm not saying there is a competition or something. DC is following a strict line. Their stories are still the same, but they are improving by each and every installment which is coming. People were so happy that even the DC logo, once it popped up with Superman and Batman, these guys, in 3D and all, they were all clapping and whistling, and they were happy for Wonder Woman. Now guys, how's the movie, and did I like it or not? So I loved the movie. Okay, first thing, I want it to be there right in front of you guys, so no need to wait for anything. And what's the thing I really like about the movie was the story of it, which took its time to establish and build. I really like the way the director Patty Jenkins somehow created this world, and there wasn't a scene or something which was rushed. She took her time to establish the story, and I really enjoyed that. The scenarios Wonder Woman was in, it's just a straight fish out of a water scenario. Guys, I'm not going to spoil this story for you. You guys have to experience it on your own. But the thing is, a pilot lands on Paradise Island, which is called Themyscira or something. Yeah, Themyscira. So that pilot is into a new world of all Amazonian women, and there is no man at all. And there happens to be a small war on that island where this plane crash lands. Steve Trevor is played by Chris Pine, who's one of my favorite actors, and he's really charismatic in his role. So somehow the scenario is like, from Steve's perspective, the island is totally new. From Wonder Woman's perspective, once she ventures into our world, and guys, our world is at war. It's World War I. And I will get back to you soon regarding World War I. I'm just currently playing a game called Battlefield 1, and I found too much connections over there. The armor, the atmosphere, and I loved the setting of World War I. And many people knew that this war was meant to end all wars, but no any war ever ended. It just keeps on building. Then there was World War II, and we can see what happens next. No, it's not like that. The story for the movie is very good. I enjoyed the story. And apart from the story, the second thing that I really like is the acting, characterization of each and every character which is there. Especially for us, for our generation, Gal Gadot is the Wonder Woman. Just like Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. is perfect as Iron Man. Tony Stark, we can't vision anybody else playing that character. Wolverine is Hugh Jackman. What I meant to say is, for us, Gal Gadot is the perfect Wonder Woman, and she does convey a lots of emotions from her performance, and we can really feel that. And once if a person really feels what's there on the big screen, it's a big achievement for an actor to pull. And I also like Chris Pine. He's charismatic, and I don't want to, I mean, spoil it for you guys, but damn, I wanted this guy to continue. That's a spoiler. Wow. Anyhow, guys, third thing, the action of the movie is really kick-ass. I enjoyed the action, and it's staged very well. The earlier action sequences, they were like the Matrix-esque, I mean, high flying, fireworks and all. And so guys, there was one sequence which to me is the highlight of the movie. I mean, it happens midway. Once she's in her full attire, I mean, Wonder Woman suit, and it's the first reveal of her character. It was brilliant. The entire, I mean, these army guys, they are hiding in the trenches, and they just somehow trying to avoid the war and going in other direction, and she says no, she has to go in that direction. Man, that's a sequence. I mean, wow, goosebumps and all. The way she's just, I mean, holding her shield and the bullets are shooting on that, really brilliant. Filmed beautifully. I enjoyed it. And overall, the action of the movie is really kick-ass, and what really complements that action is the score of the movie. That theme of Wonder Woman, every time it kicks in, you know, it's really like a heartbeat. You feel it. The combination of good music and good action, once it is there, the collaboration, it really works. In past we have also seen like Mad Max Fury Road has great action and great music, Terminator 2, the Dark Knight series. Also guys, there are some minor issues with this movie. The things I really, I mean, I'm not saying that I didn't like it that much, just a minor thing. First thing is that it is a little bit trimming here and there. The movie, you know, it's going to be more kick-ass, but it's not a complaint or something. And also what didn't work for me is a minor complaint again, which is the abilities and powers of Wonder Woman. I mean, I've seen the entire movie. I know she can leap, she can jump high, she's a strong woman, she's a powerful woman. Sorry guys. She's a strong woman, she's a powerful woman, and she has lasso, but I want her abilities and powers to be showcased a little bit more. I mean, in one sequence she just discovers that she's special, she's got some powers, but up to what extent these powers are, we don't know. Second biggest thing which I didn't understood, maybe please correct me, or you can comment also if you know that. What is the weakness of Wonder Woman? Does she have any weakness or no? I mean, in the movie I didn't find any weakness. She's there, she's I mean, taking the blows, people are punching her and shooting and all, but she's just, I mean, she comes back strong. But overall, every superhero has a weakness or something. Like Superman has this Krypton thing, so I don't know what's her weakness, or maybe she doesn't have any weakness. Okay, girl power. What can I say? I'm a big fan of Zack Snyder. I loved his movies, especially when I see those movies, they are really artsy, and he has his own vision and eye. And he is a very good action director also. Somehow with Batman Superman, people were very harsh with him. I mean, they shouldn't. That's what I felt. Of course, I loved Civil War more, but somehow there were lots of connection and lots of things. Sooner or later I'm going to analyze both movies for you guys, what I felt where both movies failed. Yeah, this is I'm telling you, where both movies failed. To me, both movies failed on one aspect, the impact of it. So I'm going to explain that later. But overall, we are hoping Justice League to really do good. So guys, Wonder Woman, if you haven't checked out, just go and check it out. It's a great time at cinemas, and I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. And it's a great flick. And also let me know which DC movie you like the most, and which is your favorite DC movie. So guys, I think DC is really back on track, and with this movie and also forthcoming Justice League, and then there is going to be mind-blowing, I know that movie is going to be awesome, and it's going to be Aquaman. Yeah, Aquaman will be, you know, a benchmark for superhero movies, because the director is James Wan, and I loved his directing style, and he has directed some really perfect horror movies. So I believe he's going to convey or bring that aspect of horror creatures to Aquaman and his universe. And Jason Momoa, Khal Drogo, oh, I mean, the early pictures and his getup, his overall appearance, Of course, we will come to know a glimpse of it in Justice League, or maybe he's going to have a good role in Justice League, but we want his standalone movie, and man, can't wait for it. Okay guys, please do let me know how did you find this review, and is it useful or not. Are you going to watch Wonder Woman? Which is your favorite DC movie of all time? Raj out. Masalam.